All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back to game 338, which was Wild Arms 3 on the PS2. How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, right? Losing track of the days. Welcome to some more Wild Arms goodness. Get to explore the world. And as much exploring as we could do at this point. We're pretty much just doing the story now until, it lets us do more. Everybody's doing good, I hope. Eltish, how's it going? Wasabi, Felty Bear, hello. Double stuffed Oreo Blast Twitch commercials make you want sugar. Yeah, I don't think I've seen those. We usually get different commercials in Canada. It's usually like 9 times out of 10, it's like Amazon Prime Video. Like, you can watch this on Amazon Prime. It's like, alright, sure. Hey, Cannons. How's it going? Ah, this music. I'm gonna miss this music when we beat this game. I mean, it definitely feels like we're going towards endgame in terms of just our power levels and everything. The fact that we're getting more and more of these EX key things, which seem to be like the cream of the crop in terms of like you finish like a series of mini games like the Millennium Puzzle and you get this key, right? So we shall see. Bow, bow. Let's watch the intro. See if the intro's... I don't think... Well, maybe. I don't think we've really done anything story-wise that would have changed the intro. I mean, most of the stuff that was shown in the intro at the beginning of Chapter 3, I mean, we just basically just spotted, like, the different forms of the prophets and that, so... So I can't see it change much, but... Dairy Queen Blizzard. Those are good. I wonder if we're ever going to get an intro where... Did we get an intro where there was whistling? No. There's a whistling outro, but never got a whistling intro yet. Apparently they exist. Not sure if it's like a random thing, or... If it's a random thing, I got to like reload a whole bunch of times. My fears. Clive is the best. Except during certain boss fights, in which case, you know, you're the bosses that counterattack so much. It's really hard to do physical attacks. Such a good intro. Yeah, I mean, considering for like a localized soundtrack, like it's rare you actually get vocals in like a JRPG, like actual English vocals for music, because I mean it's a lot of work, right? I mean, it's one thing taking. I don't even know if the original Japanese version even has vocals, does it? I think I remember looking up the Japanese version. The Japanese version is basically like trumpets and like whistling or something like that. Like I don't think it has vocals, so they actually added vocals to the English version. So that's obviously a lot of work. I mean, you know, so you have to find somebody to write those vocals. You have to find a singer and so on and so forth. So a lot of work, but it's also worth it. Yeah, we defeated this dude last time. We kicked his ass. I might as well rest up here. It's a pretty easy fight. And I don't think there's any other hologram places. I'm gonna have to revisit eventually. Once I get the last tool, once I get Virginia's last tool, I'm gonna have to revisit all the dungeons and see if there's hit things that we need to. Like most dungeons seem to have one place that you have to revisit with a tool that you didn't have access to when you first went to that dungeon. And obviously, you know, usually has a pretty good item or something there. There's too many things to do, but let's continue the story for now. Yeah, Lunar too. Like the working designs games in general, definitely working designs put a lot of effort in their localization. I mean, obviously there's mixed reception with their whole, pop culture references and stuff, but yeah, I find they add a lot of comedic value to the stuff. They were fun, so I definitely don't mind them. Alright, so we are going to... Where is it? I forget which dungeon we're going to next. Exactly. It's great. Alright, so we are going to the Caging Tower, that's where we're going. North, south, but the same direction. Flyer Mechazord. Yeah. So there's a lot of humor in there. And like I said, it adds to the charm, I find. There's definitely some laugh out loud moments. Alright, time to absolutely wreck everything in this dungeon, because things in these dungeons have absolutely no chance to us, considering we've defeated multiple, like, super bosses there at this point, or optional bosses. I don't think those would be considered super bosses. I'm assuming the Abyss probably would have super bosses. Like if you get down to the bottom of the Abyss, you probably get like an ultra super boss. I'm not gonna be going down 100 floors. Like that Abyss just looked boring for the 10 floors I did. It's just like so repetitive. It just ugh, I don't want to. Been here before. This looks familiar. Did I come in here and yeah, well I did because. I mean, there's this. I've definitely been here before. They come in and like leave. Oh, yeah, I think I picked up the. I think I came in here and picked up the grappling hook. No. Where did I get in here? I mean, I turned around at some point. So I think sometimes I was like, oh shit, I better go do this, and then I don't know. Must have been whatever's in here because I don't remember going past this room. Yeah, exactly. That's usually the thing. I like trying to do as much optional stuff as I can do, but if I have to grind to do the optional stuff, nah. Harsh sound can be heard from the device. Mysterious sphere drifting about. The floor seems to be drawing energy. To find like a specific sphere or something. You just have to like pop all the spheres. No, I don't know if there's like a limited number of spheres and we just have to keep doing this. Is there like less spheres or... feels like there's less of them. Most of the other options can be done in a single playthrough. Yeah, exactly. Like the I've done all the Millennium puzzles. I still haven't figured out how to unlock the. No, this feels like we're just repeating a pattern here. Feels like oops. If I stay in here. So I still haven't found how to unlock the towers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the point in the story where the story requires us to have the dragon, because up to this point we never needed to actually have the dragon to progress where we progressed. So I imagine once the game expects us to have the dragon, at that point it's probably a good time to go around the towns and revisit everybody and see if there's anybody that kind of guides us towards the towers kind of thing. How's it going, exclamation mark? How's it going, Baines? Welcome, welcome. I could just jump out of these. Interesting. Have to like pop these somehow? Let's see. If we can't pop up with that. I can only aim up. Bomb them the hell. Might do well. Fire maybe? No. Breeze? No. Anything steady dolls? No. Kramer dolls? Car Battler Joe? Yeah. That's gonna be a unique game, I'm sure. No one seems to do anything at all. Or maybe the radar. No. Like with sneakers, I seem like I can jump out of it. Like, pretty quickly. Well, I have to have it equipped first. I'm like, boom. Harsh sound can be heard from the device. The mysterious sphere drifting about the floor seems to be drawing energy. Yeah, what? How do I? I just have to blow it up. That seemed kind of pointless, but whatever. Gotta keep an eye out for bombable walls too. There's things like there's a good chance I missed the bombable wall in some places, but I guess we'll find out when we find out. Yeah, talking with 4 members, that's another thing, but that's so much work having to talk to every NPC with 4 members. I mean, obviously in the towns that they make sense in, it would make sense. Like obviously talking to Clive in his hometown, talking as Virginia in her hometown, talking as Gallows in his hometown, etc. There were some NPCs that reacted to Jet. Maybe I should have Jet out most of the time because they might have some unique dialogue with Jet because he doesn't really have a hometown per se, so. Yeah, the agony effect. Soul feather? Something we picked up before. Sounds kind of familiar, but also doesn't. Oh yeah, null plays glass. I've yet to see any enemies hit us with glass, so seems kind of pointless. I never went to read the book Adventure 5 to Clive's kid. I'll wait till we do the whole revisiting all the towns thing. Some weird gel cell thingies. I was gonna say, are these Nidhogg's? They look like Nidhogg. I need to change Jet and Virginia's order. For some reason, Jet is like faster than Virginia now. Probably because of the spirit I equipped on him. Gorg is weak to ice. My order didn't change. Should I switch them first? There. I guess I could always, like... I could force Virginia in front of Jet, kind of thing, but... $13.20? Yeah, we'll get there in no time. Power seems to be out. Alright, we're not getting any of those red dudes, so those will just like run away from the battles. Like these guys are posing any sort of challenge at this point. More of these, the jump thing. Jump, Jet, jump! Oh, what? I was not expecting to jump over here. Whatever. Gallicard, yeah, we need more of those. Gallicards and luck cards. Yep, we had so many of them at one point, but of course, there's so many bosses in this game that I've been using these luck cards quite a bit. And man, these super bosses especially, I mean, you don't want to do a super boss without a Gallicard, because you get so much experience, and if you double that, man. AP ammo? Def Null increases the chance of nullifying a target's defense. Ooh. That could be really good for Clive if you get like a really tanky enemy. Problem is Clive has too many damn things. Second Frontier Remaster from Second Frontier was the longest game already. I imagine the remaster is probably less long, because you probably have some quality of life stuff added. Yeah, you definitely want to use a Gallicard. The only time I probably don't use Gallicards is when I'm fighting multiple enemies. Like if I'm fighting Maya and her buddies. Well, Gallicard is only good for one enemy. So who do you throw the Gallicard at? Do you throw it at Maya? I mean, every single one of them kind of adds together to the pool of money, so you only get like a quarter extra money by using a Gallicard, so that's kind of, yeah. But a luck card obviously counts for the whole fight. Hey Matt, it's going well. Where do I... Let's see how much this is even cost, first of all. I mean, it makes most sense to put this on Clive, so... AP ammo... It's 4 levels. 2 points each, maybe? Yeah, so it takes 8 points to max this out. Lick boost I gotta keep on. Darkness Sword I can kind of get rid of for now. That's probably... I mean, most of these elemental and status effect things, those are basically It's a per case basis kind of thing. Guess I kind of need to keep this. I don't really need. See, 2 more points. I'll reload for unless I'm fighting a boss. That's not going to be necessary. Yeah. Food porn. Food porn. Looks messy but delicious. More yellow cards and lucky cards, yeah. It seems like I don't think I've ever seen an enemy drop a lucky card. I think I've seen some enemies drop yellow cards. I could be wrong, but they still seem fairly uncommon. But in Gela, I mean, you can get Gela relatively easily, so it's not really the worst thing. Man. It's gonna be so hard, even to level 59. I mean, I'm assuming level 100 is probably the maximum level in this. It's really hard finding a way to like set up your stuff. And everything we're getting is like more and more expensive, so it's really hard to find like the best way of like making everything work. Oh, there's Maya. I knew someone was following me. I didn't expect it to be you. It's gonna be one of those days. Maya, don't tell me you're after the teardrop too. Of course, that's the only reason I would ever come to this depressing tower. Maya, listen to me. There are people out there who want to use the teardrop to transform Filgaia into an uninhabitable planet. The whistling. How terrible. That's why we have to get a hold of the teardrop before anyone else. I see. My portraits are the best. I'm glad you understand. This smiling Virginia portrait. I understand perfectly. You and I are destined to fight over the teardrop. Yeah, you should have just run away, Maya. No, you don't get it at all. According to your logic, it wouldn't matter if I get a hold of the teardrop. Probably just coaxing me to help you find it. What form is she going to take this time, I wonder? That's not true. Save your breath. Here we go. Oh, she doesn't transform. I'm not sure what Descended. I mean, the games aren't really tied together. I mean, if anything, she's cosplaying as Calamity Jane. It's just her, like, her standard cosplaying getup. Yeah, Alfred's usually the one, or Tommy to get rid of first, because he's usually the healer. Blah, words. Mystic, a lucky card. The last one. Like we need to, oops, get shields. Hyper myself. Spiritual successors, I think. They're not really, like, exactly tied together. So much damage. Look more, Maya Schrodinger as the best form. I don't know why I'm doing that. There's no point in quickening Clive. Let's permanence him. What a twist! I mean, there's stories about Marivel. Isn't she from Wild Arms 2? So you could say like that. Oh, it's tied to Wild Arms 2 because there's stories about Marivel, but. It's all subjective. It's like saying all the Final Fantasy games are tied together because they all have chocobos. I don't know. 666 damage. Wild bunch of. Saying they're all three of them. It takes all three of them to do this attack. It's not exactly that powerful. Just ready for his super attack. AKA making Clive do a super attack. It's basically what Jet is like dedicated to now, is just hitting replay on Clive or whoever else is doing something useful. Other than that, he's basically useless. Who was I attacking? Nobody yet. I don't know if I get experience or money if I don't kill the enemies, so I might as well kill them all one at a time. And kill Maya last. Should copy. See if she's got any abilities to copy. Just kill the kitty cat next. Murder the kitty. I know, right? It's blasting in the face with like a tons of buckshot, and they're just standing there. It's like, eh. No enemy power. I guess humans don't count. AWRSTN. Then she just pulls out this humongous Gatling gun out of her skirt. It's like, where was she storing this? That's a big pocket you have there. Yeah, I had that during the first battle I had with her too. It was great. Just one-shotted that cat, by the way. She is a master cosplayer, after all. She has one of those, Oh, there it goes again. Just gotta shake it out. Point blank to the face. Fire spell? Never tried, no. This is hair on fire. It's awesome. I very rarely use elemental attacks because, I mean, generally they just don't deal that much damage. But I guess for Gallows and that, I mean, they definitely could. It just seems faster just to punch him in the face. Calamity Jane? It's like hitting him with everything. Oh man, a bazooka? That did not do that much damage, considering. Yeah, she's slightly dead after that. Not bad, I knew you had it in you. But no more fun and games. Have a taste of the latest pick from Maya's Book of the Month Club. Enough is enough. Oh, but I want to see... I want to see the other Maya. Level up. Clive level 60. I didn't come here to fight you, or to take the teardrop for myself. But I want to see the other Maya. Then why are you here? That's what I've been... For what? For the planet, for the people, for justice. Yes. You're so naive. I can't believe you're doing this for such vague reasons. 50 Shades of Grey. Maybe it was like an adult book she was pulling out. It's like, let's wear this. Like, no, stop. It's like, no, continue. But there is an adult book, that one spot. Actually, yeah, I need to... Didn't I say something about, like, come back when you're over 18? If we ever get to 18 migrant seals? I don't even remember where the hell that even was, but... Think about it. Justice can easily be overruled, depending on how you look at it. You're not going to reach anyone's heart with that. You're just doing this for your own satisfaction. Slapped. No, stopped. I was gonna say this. Didn't look like much of a slap there. I told you can't reach. Yes, I can. I don't expect to reach anyone's heart from the get-go, but I do believe I can reach people someday. I know, right? Anybody else shipping Maya and Virginia? That's what keeps me going, just like you. Fine, you win. Always, always. You know. Yeah, see, she's clearly wearing a cosplay of Calamity Jane, because she's like putting in a she's putting like a blue contact lens in that portrait there. So I'm wondering what she actually looks like without the cosplay, the Calamity Jane cosplay. Thanks, Maya. Well then, let's get moving. I'll continue our conversation once we find the teardrop. Gem? I don't know, like if you look at her left eye, it doesn't look blue in that portrait. So I'm thinking it's a contact. Especially considering that, you know, we know that she cosplays as other characters. It's her shtick. How do we... Can we jump? Oh yeah, okay. We can jump on switches now. The ground shakes. You hear the sound of a motor off in the distance. Power seems to have been restored. Just a shortcut. Oh, it's amazing. I highly recommend this one. It's a great game. Oh, these dudes. It's been a while since I've seen these dudes. Is this the 4th time we've run into them? Jeez. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best on the PS2 for sure. I mean, it's got fantastic music. It's got, like, you know, an interesting story. It's got great characters that evolve over the course of the story. They're not, like, two-dimensional. It's just... the gameplay is fun. Like, everything is just great. Oh, there we go. We got our Mega Berry finally. Go plant that. It's the first thing I'll do. That'll probably take a while to grow, but... I mean, I think at this point we probably have enough full carrots. So I'll convert everything to the Mega Berries. 3000 HP, yeah, that'd be really nice to have. Black Pass. Oh, maybe this gets us in that underground members-only place in Little Rock or Little Twister, one of those places. Yep, nice. Let's go check out that shop. Very cool. Dimensional low polygon silent protagonist, yeah. Yeah, I know why they do the whole silent protagonist thing, but it's so boring. It's always nice to have a protagonist that actually, you know, takes part in the story, not just, you know, is just a foil for the player. It's like, yeah, you're this person. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not some angsty teen that went from zero to hero, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's such a boring thing that they do. It's nice when games kind of went away from that. Like most JRPGs nowadays, for the most part, don't really do the whole silent protagonist thing anymore. I mean, especially since there's voice acting for one thing, kind of makes it harder to do silent protagonists when, you know, there's full voice acting. Yeah. What's the thing? Oh fuck. $17,000? That's a weird amount. Oh, a mimic. That's like every JRPG protagonist knows zero to hero. You guys start as some like random, you know, kid in the middle of a nowheresville town, and they end up saving the world and defeating God. I mean, hey horse, how's it going? Growth egg. I mean, at this point, who do we care about having NPC? I guess I could give it to Virginia. I don't know. Or not Virginia. Yeah, Virginia has 9. Gallows, I guess. We're definitely not gonna be nuking with Jet. Boom. Keep looking at these walls here because sometimes you get like a passage this way, so there's gonna be a bumble wall. It's probably gonna be along one of these walls. He's just an average 16-year-old student. Everything changes when new mysterious classmate arrives. Yeah, pretty much, right? I mean, so it's an anime trope and it's a JRPG trope. Because, you know, you tend to follow the same trope. I mean, JRPGs, for the most part, are like shonen-style anime. It's pretty much every shonen anime, you get like some nobody that just becomes more and more powerful throughout the course of the series. And God damn it! It's just annoying more than anything. Like, what is this even doing? Come on! Son of a bitch! If I just fell by my own volition here backwards. Probably the second one, I'm guessing. Son of a bitch. Nope. Jump, damn it. Oh, what? Usually you don't get squished all the way. Even if you get squished all the way, you get an encounter. Just happens to be an empty seat next to him, exactly. It's just super convenient that, you know, they left the seat empty for most of the class year, where the mysterious student shows up. Boom. Wait, what? Takes us here? Really? Hey, how do we get out? You really could just like smash. That's annoying. Alright, do not let those bubbles shrink you down, jeez. They bump into each other, yeah. Not only you accidentally bump into each other, you bump into each other in a compromising position. Gotta have that part. You fall down a staircase and your hand is positioned just the wrong spot. Gotta have that typical trope. It's like, how many people fall like this? Nobody ever falls like this. Teardrop. Exactly. So that's the teardrop. Talking about accidental boob grabs. Wait, it's better to take in its beauty first before rushing the job. See, Maya's being pretty forward there. Let the shipping continue. And held to the light, the teardrop is said to sparkle a magnificent blue like none other. I know, right? She's just enjoying the moment. It's like, no, Virginia, just let me have this. Shady. Grip cat. No, I'm trapped. Let me out. Help. No more walls, please. What's going on? I've heard that my ancestors had something to do with this. Shady's a little claustrophobic. It's usually not this bad, but something he spazzes out like this. I wonder what happened between him and my ancestors. That's not what we were asking. Oh. Anyway, the rumor about finding the teardrop is just that, a rumor. Misinformation with evil intent, I might add. If not, how do you explain this trap? Wah! No poison gas, please! In his misery. Good work, Shady. Poor kitty cat. Oh well, I guess he doesn't like me anymore. It was her fault because she was not paying attention. So she caused him for even though she caused the problem. Exactly. She came all the way out here knowing it was just a rumor. Uh-huh. I thought I wasn't 100% sure until now. I conducted a thorough investigation as to the exact location of the teardrop. Exact location? Where's that? You really expect me to tell you? Anyway, we just happened to obtain information about this tower on the way here, so we decided to check it out. Confirming all these before diving into the real things is Schrodinger way. I came here because I was closer. Never show my weakness to your opponent. I'm very impressed, milady. You meant to let me... Or you let me get in knowing it was a trap? Then where's the real teardrop? Expected to lure Werner, the Werner girl, with false information, but what a surprise. I'll call him Slim Shady. Maya, no! The cage effector seems to be destroyed. Not a problem. We shall act as the effector. I mean, didn't Maya shoot the effector last time? So, hey, let's shoot the effector again. A double trap. I think that this little damsel would know the whereabouts of the teardrop. It's a pretty shitty trap, considering, you know, unless every single one of our characters went into the middle and picked up this teardrop, somebody would have been able just to shoot the effector anyways. No. One false move and this girl is dead. What do you think would happen if we extract all the oxygen from this pen? She will gasp for air like a fish out of water. No, before that her internal organs may explode from all the pressure. No? Now, young lady, tell us everything you know about the teardrop. I know, right? I'm sure if you take one of them out and the entire thing goes down, it seems like they need all three of them to keep this thing up. Or my dead body. Are you the clowns who are trying to disrupt this planet? Hehehe. Very well. I expect this to take some time. Perhaps a change of scenery will help you feel more at ease. Plus, we shall get to know each other better. Maya, no! Wait, if they could just teleport Maya away, can't they just, like, I don't know, take Virginia too, or something? Like... Sis! Can they just, like, teleport at any point? Virginia's in bed or something like that, teleport around her, teleport her away, boom. Game over. Sis, what do I... Oh, why? No. Ah. Well, Violent Arms 2 is a storybook in this world, so yeah, very likely. Pull yourself together, Master Alfred. My sis, she's in trouble. What do I... Yes, this is a grave situation indeed. That's precisely when you must pull yourself together and be strong. Get together, Alfred. Be strong, Alfred, or else sis... Fire. Just stare at the fire, the beautiful fire. Must burn the world. Excuse me, I don't... Hope you don't mind me asking, but, what kind of sacred ritual is that? Mr. Alfred is able to calm his nerves by gazing into the fire. He's trying to regain his calm. It looks like he's shaking. Master Alfred is immersing his thoughts inside the fire. Yeah, he's totally a pyromaniac. He needs to burn the world. The fire is me. I am the fire. By dissolving your consciousness and becoming one with a macrocosm, one is able to regain mental equilibrium. This game really likes its big words, doesn't it? The fire is me. I am the fire. I must be strong. Be strong. Kids do say the strangest things these days. Okay, Todd, which direction was Sis taken? How does he know? This way, sir. My eyes have never failed me yet. No, they didn't go that way. They, like, literally teleported straight up. Okay, Shady, what time is it? It's murder o'clock. My stomach says it's 3:04 p.m. Oh yeah, talking about 3:04 p.m. I need to go see that calendar girl and see what we have for February 6th. It's always a day ahead. It's past snack time. Based on the sun's coordinates, the current time, Sis was taken southeast of here. Or we could just take our dragon and like look for a blue dot. That works too. Todd, how long did it take them take for them to disappear? I'd say 2 or 3 seconds, sir. Hey, thanks so much, Shadowjet. Looks like they flew up with alarming speed. Yeah, I know, right? Like, if he knows what direction they went, and let's say he can figure out how far they went by the time they took to teleport. What was the time have to do with anything? If I may, I would like to ask for your assistance. I need to save my sister. Of course. Let's hurry. It's far southeast of here. We're gonna save Maya. Are you assisting us so you can take the teardrop yourself, or...? The stream is muted. Well, thanks for the thanks, Shadowjet. Thanks for the congrats. Well, I may be vague, but I'm going to prove to her that I can be reached. Much obliged. We owe you one. Perhaps we should visit a few nearby locales to gather clues to Lady's whereabouts, or I could just use my dragon and use my scanner scope thingy. That'll work better. To Boot Hill. Let's see what we have for February 6th. Today is February 6th, Inn Day. The word in and in sound almost exactly alike. Not exactly like. Does anybody pronounce in different than in? It's not like ein. It's a very easy word to learn and teach, because inn is a place you go in. Sorry, bad joke. You should be ashamed. I'd love to hear anybody pronounce in different than in. Oh, the UI is pretty good. I mean, it's a little annoying. I wish there's, like, let's say, a way of, like, auto-sorting, or at least when you get a new item. Let's say I used up these level apples, and then I picked up a new item. It would go into this spot here, right? Unless I sorted beforehand. So you get a new item, you're like, "Where shit? What the hell did I just pick up?" And you have to like look through and like, I don't know which one I picked up. Oh, we got enough dragon fossils to upgrade our armor. Not that we need to. Yeah, it probably would make a lot more sense in Japanese, I'm sure. In English doesn't make much sense. How's it going, little dragon? Oh, what's he doing? I've been saying this plan will fade away someday, ever since I was a kid. That won't happen in my lifetime, right? What did you need, or what do I need to worry about? If I had wings of my own, it's been saying see ya to this boring village too. Speaking of wings, have you heard about this dragon that has metal wings? Apparently you can fly anywhere on it. There's also rumors about it in a town called Laxus Land. A choice between Drifter's wings and Dragon's wings, I take a Dragon's any day. Yeah, it sees a lot of NPCs. Right now, most of the NPCs are concentrating about, like, hinting at the location of the dragon. So I imagine they're gonna have new info or whatever once we get to the point where we're supposed to be getting the dragon, or already have the dragon, I guess. Gob's Hideout, Wealthy Merchant. Yeah, we revisited Gob's Hideout. I should really make a note of which ones we revisited with our tools and whatnot. But I think I'm just gonna wait till I have all the tools and then revisit everything. Alright. It's like everybody's talking about the, like all this talk about getting the Guardians and stuff. It's like, oh, you gotta find these new Guardians. Like, yeah, I kinda have them already. Like, the fact that the game lets you get all this stuff and then talks about getting them, it's kinda like, I guess I got sequence breaked a bit. It isn't fancy. How's it going? Like, you know, there's gonna be a point in the story where we're actually gonna have to go find those guardians, and we already have them. It's just like the dragon. Like, so far we've yet to need the dragon for the story. Like every spot we've gone to story-wise had a beach to get to, so we're still using the sand ship according to the story. But we've had access to picking up the dragon since the beginning of Chapter 3, so which is nice. I mean, it's very rare you get an RPG that does that. Gives you access to the new transportation before you're even supposed to have it for the story, or before you need it for the story, I should say, which is great. Oh, this is fantastic. I highly recommend this one. So I'll stay here. This is definitely a 5 out of 5 game. Easy. I'm the best on the PS2. You'll enjoy the same scenery, while others find enjoyment seeing new places. You fall into the latter group. She's something different to everybody else. Something gun lost. Right. It's like Female Fantation. Yeah. Female Fantation wasn't bad, as long as you take a lot of notes. I mean, that's one of those games you definitely need to take notes for. Because otherwise you're screwed. That one, and not only that, I mean, by the time you realize you have to take notes, it's too late. So thank God I had my VODs to revisit, because otherwise, you know. Going to the well. It is indeed. Alright. We have another 600,000 Gela. It goes fast when you upgrade your shit, though. Alright. Might as well max Jet's shoot. Let's see, Gallows next, I guess. Virginia. Fine. I mean, what else am I going to spend my money on? Well, yes and no. I mean, the fact that you can dodge the battles, I mean, that's the fastest battle system. It's very rare you get games that let you, even if you're in an appropriate dungeon, as long as you've been really good at finding migrant coins, and we're like 15, I'm definitely thinking like 20 is probably gonna be the maximum in this game. And like most of the encounters are green exclamation marks, so I could just dodge it. But even if you're below that, as long as you found a decent number of them, you can avoid an encounter just by using a little bit of your ECN gauge. So it's not too often games let you do that for anything other than like really, really weak encounters. So hey, it's good for me. All right, let's go find a blue thing. So the So the caging tower is here, and she said southeast, right? Far southeast. Let's see first of all if it even shows up on the map. It might be one of those where we have to go talk to NPCs to even unlock it, kind of thing. Some encounter control is something to come to regard as required. Yeah, that's it. It's nice to have, like, especially at this point. My group is so overpowered that I don't need to do encounters for experience. I've already got more levels than I should have, and then some at this point in the story. So why force me to fight things in this game? Yeah, if you went out of your way to find all the stuff, it's like here's your reward, being able to skip every encounter. It's fine with me. Okay, well, I kind of head south. She did say southeast, right? So I think we have to go find somebody to tell us the location, because I don't see anything. No, definitely. I mean, definitely not. I mean, games wouldn't let you access something unless they wanted you to access it. So this gives you the option of accessing it if you go out of your way to do it. Because otherwise they could have just locked it away, right? Especially with the whole pinging system in this, and the fact the game doesn't even let you ping a location unless they want you to find it and somebody tells you about the location. So the fact that I was able to go to Laxus Land, talk to people there, and unlock the location of the dragon and pick it up, that's no mistake. It's just same thing with the sand ship. I was able to unlock the sand ship well before the game required me to have the sand ship. So okay, so pretty much guaranteed at this point that the location is locked until we talk to people. Well, I doubt they're in Laxus Land. There's no way we would have to go to Laxus Land yet, unless maybe it is. Because maybe at this point they require us to get the dragon, but I'd be surprised. Wait, oh. I thought that was the merchant. Like, there's two merchants. Especially Justine. Okay, yeah, this is the hinting at the idol's location. Already found all the idols, thank you. The same thing with the idols, right? The whole idols thing. Like, I found all those idols before I even realized that what they were for. And when I went back to that, to Gallo's starting place, and it's like, oh yeah, this is probably where we use the idols. Bam, we're getting all these, like, these super guardians. It's like, got access to all those well before the game kind of requires it. Like, they're still hinting at, like, oh, these exist in the world. It's like, okay. I know they exist in the world. I have them in my backpack. So it's kind of neat to let you sequence break like that. Although it's kind of awkward when the story kind of talks about the stuff that you already have in your inventory. You thought the dragons were real, and that we would conquer them. I bet you could fly anywhere on the wings of your dragon. So at least this guy knows I have a dragon now. Bellic Rise, for example. Yeah. Already been there. While we're here, I might as well talk. I never went back here after picking up the dragon, so... Aha! Dragon of Legend real. You went slay dragon, legendary dragon strength. Yeah. What'd you say? You have to slay dragon to get its dragon power. Therefore you went use small strength to gain big strength, but fiery rage to rest. Yes, exactly what I did. Oh yeah, it's definitely cool when the game expects you to... Like, if they give you the ability of doing it, they should at least, like... That'd be hilarious when they were talking about the Guardians, and it's like, oh wait, Granny, I've already found those. It's like, what? What were you doing? Where did you find those? Stop! You know, it would have been hilarious, right? But no, nothing like that. Hey, Rick Gruber, how's it going? Rick Gruber? Absurdity, have you conquered the dragon? You? If your narrative is true, then what am I to do now? I have no dragon to slay. Sorry, buddy. We moided your dragon. What's wrong with Milieu? She seems sick. Oh, excuse me, how can I help you? Seems like we have to do something in Milieu. Like, this definitely feels like a quest. Wasn't... But what town had that doctor who had lost her daughter? Maybe a good idea to go talk to her. Because she seems sick. Yeah, let's go see if I can remember what town that was in. I think it was in Clive's hometown. Money-wise, I mean, probably a small amount more. I mean, I think you get a bigger cut of the ad revenue or whatever, but I mean, I'm not in it for the money. It's more for the extra perks. A lot of the perks you get for partner, you already have as affiliate. Like, they've been adding a lot of stuff to affiliate the partners that were partner exclusive, like stuff like emotes, animated emotes, things like that. There's a couple of more emote slots, I think. Stuff like the guaranteed, like obviously affiliates when it comes to transcoding. Affiliates were not guaranteed transcoding, but it depended on how much load there was on the servers. As a partner, you're guaranteed transcoding, so that means you always have those options. So I can up the bitrate on my stream and not have to worry about people not be able to watch it because it's too high bitrate. Thanks, Avalis. Yeah, got it a couple days ago. It's great. And yeah, screensaver. Yeah, so I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff, but for the most part, it's just extra little perks, which is nice. So definitely doing it for the money. It's not like there's gonna be a big increment difference or something between partner and affiliate. Yep, all the wild items have screensaver. I don't know if the first one had screensaver. The second one had a pretty neat screensaver because it was like the dominoes falling, but then it had like the Wild Arms 1 intro music playing while the dominoes are falling, which was bad for YouTube because YouTube, you get a content ID every time that comes up, which is kind of annoying. But this one just gives you fireworks, which is great. Yeah, it's cool little perks like that. You conquered Legendary Dragon. Wow, I can hardly believe it. If it's true, Sir Galahad is in for a terrible shock. Then you go see the doctor who lost her daughter. What a dragon wants. Who cares what he wants? We already have it. Well, thank you very much. Everybody loves the RPGs. Wow, you obtained the dragon's powers. Isn't that something? Nellis. Look, kid, I know you want to take your new toy show and tell, but don't flaunt it, okay? Remember, you got nothing you can really depend on other than your own 2 feet, got it? Alright, so nobody here tells us anything new, but not expected. Ventura. Just now I received a vital message from an associate in the Sea of Stars. The forces of chaos have already invaded our planet's surface. Yeah, this guy's a kook. I just realized his name Roswell. Roswell, New Mexico. I guess that's why he's into aliens. Taking the first step to world domination. Must stand up to them. Must join the ranks of galactic agents. My new associate. First you must destroy... Ah, okay. That's how we unlock the Telepath Towers. So, I never went in here after I got the dragons, so I guess this guy... Alright. Telepath Tower is located west or southwest of here. There we go. Telepath Tower is unlocked. Hooray! Yeah, so probably once we got the dragon, he gives us access to that. I should save first. And if it's aliens, maybe we'll actually get to use our We'll get to use our dragon, because our dragon can be used for combat, but we've never found anything to combat. But there's aliens, it means there's UFOs, which means you probably get to shoot things with our dragon. It's like a whole like combat system with the dragon I haven't even seen used yet. Like a dragon can use like cerebral matter, epidermal shell, mighty might, self-regeneration, draconic gun blaster, etc. I'm assuming draconic gun blaster is the dragon's version of using like all your ammo for shooting with a sand ship. Yeah, new side quest. Well, I guess we're gonna be detouring for the next couple hours. Time to find some telepath towers. I'm assuming they show up on our map as well. So, what direction do you say? Southwest of here or something? I guess we'll see it very shortly. Does it show up on the... No, obviously not. Maybe it was southeast. Telepath Tower, where are you? There's definitely gonna be one here. Guaranteed there's gonna be one here because the this place is only reachable by jumping with the horse, which is weird. Okay, either they show in the overworld and they don't show on the map. I'm looking on the mini map or just to see if I can spot like a new thing to ping. But I don't see anything new to ping. So either they don't show up on the on that sonar scope thing, or which is very possible. Okay, what direction do you say? Like south? Be cube of the map? Yeah, probably. With a bunch of X keys. Is it southwest? Yeah, that's what I thought. You said it was just southwest, right? Look at just southwest. I mean, southwest is it's a very general direction. It's not just southwest, it's just southwest. It could be just southwest of town. So they probably don't show up in the sonar scope. Here. Kinda sucks I can't use my sonar scope if that's the case, which definitely feels like it probably won't be, because, I mean, I would have spawned something, I'm sure. A little further southwest, I guess, maybe on an island. Let's try this island right here. Not here. We don't have to like manually activate that sonar scope, do we? No. Unless it's another thing like the that note we got in the book in the library. They give us coordinates and there was nothing there. Maybe because we're not at the point where we should be using the dragon. The game's not giving us access to it. It could be one of those things. One of the few locations where I actually get encounters still. What kind of encounters are we getting here? So Lynch. Lynch the Lynch. Weak to light. Hell-sized masquerade. I'll probably do that at some point too, especially when you get close. Well, that would be this far anyways, so... I mean, there was that spot... There's that spot, like the obvious spot right down here, which is like... in the middle of this little spot here. It's not southwest by any means, southeast, but... You know, the game's been wrong with directions before, so... No. I can't see sending you too far, especially just generic direction like southwest. So I'm thinking that A probably show up on our sonar scope, which means that it's probably just gonna show up later in the game when, you know, we are supposed to actually use the dragon story-wise. So let's get to that point and then we'll see if anything shows up in the sonar. I mean, at least we've technically unlocked them. Hey, Mr. J. How's it going? Let's just talk to him again, just in case some other weird requirements. Oops. Let's destroy the Telepath Tower, unless it's an encounter or something like that? Yeah, maybe it's like an encounter. Didn't say anything new. Say different things to different characters? No. Let's go into that weird spot. Right in the middle. Which again isn't southwest, that's why it's kind of like, huh. All's going well. Doing some more exploring, doing some more story stuff. Let's see if we get any sort of encounters like right here. I mean, if it's something like this where you have to get an encounter in a specific spot, fuck. I don't get any different music, so I doubt it. Alright, so I'm thinking it's probably going to be like that other spot that book told us the coordinates to. It probably doesn't show up until we're probably supposed to have access to the to the dragon. So let's just continue the story and come back here later. Alright, so we need to get clues on the next dungeon. We were near Clarabelle, I think, right? Remember during that cutscene with Maya there, she was mentioning people in Clarabelle or something mentioning. There's also a couple places I need to visit. Oh yeah, we have that black market thing. Or Claireborn. I also want to go visit the doctor, because that sick girl there. Too many things to do. Hey, Gargamel. We'll talk to everybody here while we're here anyways. What's your lady? My fighting spirit is raging. To impress this fighting spirit, I'll need to take on a grand challenge. Let's see. Alright, they're just hinting at the location of the arena. I suppose the ancient living machine with rings and a roar. Or the dragon again. Everybody seems to be mentioning the dragon. I mean, even at the beginning of the chapter, everybody was mentioning the dragon. That's why I kind of found it pretty quickly, but... So it's kind of hard not to get a hold of the dragon early on. Go around the cape north of Sand Canal and head north. You'll arrive at a giant crater. Talk about the floating city, in case you didn't realize the big ass crater was a floating city. A hurricane floating in from way northwest, but it goes like this. Somewhere deep in the mountains. This leaves a thing called a dragon. Yeah. Everybody just keeps mentioning the frickin' dragon. Dragon this, dragon that. It's like, come on. I mean, if you haven't run into the dragon at this point in the game, I mean, you're doing something wrong. Considering everybody mentions it. Your sheriff is not about climbing down hard. Sometimes you have to look the other way and create a vent hole for crime. If not, it might one day explode into something far more serious. Talking about clamping down and venting holes. I know, right? We should just like land in the middle of the town with a dragon and they were like, yeah, there's a dragon. What is that? The good old dragon. And you know, as soon as I'm gonna find the dragon, everybody's gonna start mentioning the guardian. The guardian idols. That's all they're going to be talking about. Guaranteed. There's a couple of NPCs that have already mentioned the guardian idols, but... Like, well, actually, the one dude in the dragon town after we picked up the dragon, because their dialogue changes once you pick up the dragon, and when the dudes actually mention, like, kind of hinted at the location of one of the guardian idols. So you know that every town's going to be mentioning something about those guardian idols. Begins the world in the heart. Our love, courage, hope, and desire. What are those of the guardian lords? But that doesn't mean the power of the Guardian Lords have expired. See, like dragon idols? Or garden idols? Yes, power. If y'all are powerful enough, you can regain the power of the Guardian Lords and use them. If y'all want to awaken the Guardian Lords, head to the little mountain town of Little Rock. There you can hear about the light that never stops shining, about the guardians that reside over Hope, Zephyr. Yeah, like, this guy. Which one's Zephyr? Lustjaw? Hope Shard. Here, see this guy right here. Show this to the lady. Just shut up about it. Like right now there's just like a couple NPCs that seem to be mentioning them. I'm sure more NPCs are going to mention them more as you get closer to when the game expects you to have them. Alright, let's go to the membership only place. I wonder if this is like a casino or if it's actually a shop. Although we did kind of spend all our money, so... Being mentally challenged, depending on how you look at it, can actually be an advantage. Well, like not holding grudges for a long time, or masterwork that doesn't involve any thinking. Maybe it's these kind of people that get praised the most. Hey, mentally challenged is awesome. Well, mentally challenged isn't like, you know, not like mentally handicapped, more just like being challenged at what you do, or else it's just too easy, you know what I mean? Hey Jim, how's it going? Like, he's not saying like, you know, mentally handicapped is a nice thing to have, you know what I mean? Alright. Black Pass. Let's see what the goodies are. Get the black market. Get a putty tat. Oh yeah, welcome to the black market. You find lots of interesting stuff here. You can find many rare and valuable items here. The price is right. I would appreciate your business. Alright, what we got? Wow. Oh, we get an EX file key if we have like a lot of cash. Oh, we can buy dragon fossils. Interesting. Warp stars. I mean, this is pretty garbage, to be honest. I mean, at this point, I don't need any dragon fossils. I guess this is the only thing worth buying here. If I get more gold and I know what to do with. It's only 9 million. Well, only 9 million. Yeah, 9 million is quite a bit. At this point, if I hadn't spent, I'd probably have like maybe 1.5 million. If I hadn't spent my money like in 2 big chunks for the for upgrading my my arms. What's wrong, Gargamer? Yeah, Arcane. So that was kind of disappointing, but I guess the whole black market. It seems like the EX file keys are your reward for doing most of everything. I guarantee you these telegraph towers, once we actually can do them, I guarantee the reward is going to be another EX file key, just like the reward for the Millennium puzzles. And I don't know how many keys we need to do anything in the end of the game, but all right. I guess we'll go with Claireborn. Oh yeah, I wanted to go to that sick girl. I don't know if we could do anything with that yet, because again, that's something that it's like in Laxus Land they know that we picked up the dragon, but nowhere else are we at the point in the story where they expect us to have the dragon. So or maybe if you sell stuff, they'll be able to get some more stuff. Or maybe it's based on other factors. I need to go plant this one berry I have to slowly but surely duplicate it. It's probably gonna be a slow burn thing, but Laxus Land. Brimstone King having a different entrance. Yes, found that one. This is the guy that kind of hinted me at getting. I think one of the idols was the other entrance. Oh, there's Martina. She keeps moving around the world. She's definitely like some sort of quest too, because she's always moving around from place to place. So there's definitely a quest involved with her. Hello there. I don't know why she's here, but Alice, don't talk to strangers, you hear? There are dangerous people out there in the world these days. Okay. I don't know what the hell she's doing in this lady's place, but where's she gonna be next is the question. Let's go read that book. Oh, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that, but like maybe if you have like a really good one, you sell it and then you can buy more. Let's say pocketbook if I didn't have that on everybody already. It's probably some extra rare ones. What if you sell an EX file key? Can we buy more? I could try it at the rings. I mean, sells migrant seals. Wait, what do I have? 14 migrant seals. Well, I guess we start with 1 by default. Alright, book reading with Lan. I bet she's gonna be an EX key for finding all these books too. Guarantee it. You get the feeling, the lady in white. You get the feeling that deep down autumn, when gentian flowers bloom. I look back at Reese's voice as I walked, kicking the falling leaves. Yeah, it's gonna start snowing soon. Even say November is snow waiting month. Is that so? You sure are smart. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, something like that. I'd never even seen snow, so I'm really looking forward to it. Just thought of snow waiting month because it seemed appropriate. When it snows, Grandma makes me shovel the snow off the roof. I don't look forward to it that much. I guess living in snow country has its own problems. Reese laughed and shrugged his shoulders. Then his smile suddenly froze. What is it? I tracked the line of his sight as his lips trembled. Focusing my eyes on it, I gasped. Reese was looking at the headlines on the station newsstand. Headline read, Opera pianist Karina F. in love with Slayheim orchestra violinist. Look exactly like your mother, Karina Farlane. Wheeled his word from some time ago across my head. Could it be? I quietly peeked at Reese's face. Ugh, his big eyes were all misty. Couldn't stand there watching him so sad. Want to go sneeze a snowplow that's inside the station engine's house? Mission failed. I didn't want to make it seem like sympathy, but it came out too blunt. As I clicked my tongue off, or looking off to the side, Reese rubbed his eyes and smiled gently. I've never seen a snowplow. Wait, was there like a story about snow in a world where there's like no rain or really much water, much less snow? There's no snow in this world. Would people even know what snow would be? I think these are some old ass books. She's reading on her. Totally was. Alright then, good timing. Even though it would be better if we can see it moving, it's got a pointy head and shoves snow off the line like this. It's really cool. Kind of over-exaggerated. I'm not good at explaining, okay? But continue to describe it to Reese. Really? Makes me want to see snow even more. Oh. He stopped walking again. Hey Jack, isn't that Marivel? Reese pulled his hands out of his pocket and pointed towards the station platform. You sure? How would she come here? Over there, you see? You're right. There's no mistaking that strange costume. What are you doing, Marivel? Oh, it's you two. A friend I made over shortwave radio owns a cottage near this town. We promised to meet when she comes over to see the crimson foliage. Is she a girl? Reese asked casually. Yeah, she's a girl just like me. A girl just like you? What is it, Jack? You have a problem with that? Well... I continue to say no, but the steam whistle blew over my words. Marivel waved her hand at the passengers getting off the train. You there, you must be Anastasia. Hearing her name called, the lady turned around slowly. Her long black hair swayed gently and smelt a nice fragrance. Wow, she's a beautiful young lady, about 3 years older than me. The beauty mark under her eye makes my heart thump. I tried to hold myself while my heart beat loudly. Who's that other... Is the one on the left Anastasia and the one on the right? Assuming the one on the right. Yes, must be Marivel. I didn't expect you to come in a costume, she continued. Marivel smirked. Oh yes, these two are my followers. This is Jack and Reese. Followers? Reese whispered and crinkled his nose. Taking no heed of him, Marivel continued. They insisted on being your guides today. Use them as your heart's content. Isn't she going too far? But when I was greeted with a smile from this beautiful girl in the white coat, the brisk words from Marivel disappeared from my head. Nice to meet you. Oh my, don't be so nervous. You're making me nervous too. Miss Anastasia laughed jokingly. Nice to meet you too. Yes. Me and Reese nodded up and down. We saw each other's cheeks flushed red and felt really embarrassed. I'll leave the planning up to you two. Miss Anastasia looked down at us with an apparent enjoyment as she exchanged a meaningful glance with Marivel. Something smells fishy, but I'll just let it go. After a small discussion with Reese, it was a picnic by a nice stream sound. There's a great view of the town's trademark bridge, too. That was the plan we came up with. Miss Anastasia gave us a nice smile. She patted our shoulders in approval. Yes, it's a wonderful plan. Let's go. Turned her backs to the station and walked off. Isn't it too cold for you? Although the weather was nice, it was already late autumn. Cold might be too sharp for people from the city. If it's about me, there's no need to worry. A nice sun will warm me up. Scones, sandwiches, and apple pies arranged... Wait, that's Reese, the dude in the hat? Who is the dude in the hat? Scones, sandwiches, and apple pies arranged in the mat rolled luscious scents that increase our appetites. Might they look delicious. Miss Anastasia... No, that's definitely not Reese. We saw a picture of Reese before. Who's the dude in the hat supposed to be? Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, Maribel. Hey, Tex, how's it going? Yeah, considering, you know, vampire and all that. Looks like she's wearing a fat suit. Miss Anastasia laughed appreciatively. So is that supposed to be Anastasia on the right side? Is that... I'm assuming Jack's in the middle. It's probably Jack and Reese and Maribel and... Chow down. And off the food we went. We really do eat a lot. But they're so good. Miss Anastasia, she bit into the egg sandwich. Not thinking that's Anastasia on the right. I'm flattered if you say so. We picked the eggs in that sandwich from the chicken that me and my uncle look after. Oh, it's so direct from the Reese family. Or so it's direct from the Reese family. Yes, it really is good. Miss Anastasia replied gleefully to Reese. Attracted by her smile, Reese also smiled happily. He's usually the bashful type, but looks like Miss Anastasia has the upper hand on him. Hey, isn't that... I saw the Bubka sisters coming on the side of the road, on the bridge with a basket in hand. Finding us, Violetta came down the hill raising a shrill voice until she quieted down and her blue eyes opened wide, finding Reese talking cheerfully with Miss Anastasia. Uh-oh, we've been found. Had a bad feeling about this. Something wrong, Jack? No, it's nothing. I was caught a little off guard and returned a taut smile. Oh, that was so delicious. As she rubbed her tummy in delight, she started to nibble on the sweets that Maribel brought us today. How can you still be hungry? Hee. You know what they say, sweets go to a different tummy. Besides, she continued, taking Reese's hand, you have to eat more, especially you, Reese. Your wrists are so thin. Reese flushed red and froze like a picture. Not noticing, Miss Anastasia skimmed over Reese's fine fingers. Oh, do you play violin, Reese? Yes, I do. Reese nodded nervously. That's what I thought. I'm learning how to play too. Look, we have calluses on the same spots. Right then, a shadow came over me. I looked up and saw a blue ribbon swing in front of me. Good day, how do you do? Violetta was smiling, with fixed eyes that scared the living daylights out of me. Uh-oh. The jealousy monster is appearing. Yeah. Well, I mean, if she's out in the sun without, you know, the coverings like Maribel is, I'm assuming she's not a Crimson Noble. It's music. Fine, thank you. It's a wonderful town. Miss Anastasia replied nonchalantly as if she hadn't noticed anything. Tourist? She doesn't seem to be a relative of Reese's. Yes, she is, but... Violetta, that's a rude way to say it. Violetta's eyes slanted up. What, are you telling me that an occasional tourist is more important than your own classmate? That's not what I meant, Violetta. You understand, don't you? Oh, Reese, you fool. You're only going to fire her up even more. Maribel and I exchanged glances of suspense. Violetta put her hands through her hips and cornered Reese. That's what I meant. Didn't you feel anything when she pawed your hand so indecently? Indecently? Reese was bewildered by the words that may not even exist in this world. That's right. She kept fondling your hand. Violetta pointed her chin up and glared challengingly at Miss Anastasia. But Miss Anastasia still had the upper hand in every respect. She gently warded Violetta's glare and replied with a smile. Uh-huh. Yours truly is a very kinky lady. What? What kind of book are we reading to our kid, by the way? She said as if it were nothing. Then she approached with a stunned Violetta and whispered something into her ears. Leaving behind Violetta, who looked taken aback, Miss Anastasia took her coat and stood up. It's about time for my train home. Thank you all so much for everything today. It was so much fun. I'll see you off to the station. Rushing us stand up in a hurry, she titteringly bowed her head. In that case, I'd be obliged. The lights of the train heading to the mountain gradually drew smaller and disappeared into the afterlight. Lowering her hand as if I was waving, I looked towards Maribel and whispered into her ear. I wonder what Miss Anastasia said to Violetta. What, did you expect that I'd overhear the conversation with my hearing? Maribel glanced at me with an amazed look. I nodded as I blushed red for the umpteenth time today. Maribel shrugged her shoulders and pushed her hood off her head, brushing her ruffled hair back. Well, I guess I can tell you. What she said was... If you really like him, be more honest with yourself. That explains it. As I nodded deeply, Maribel sighed and left me with riddling words. I wish she would have said those words to you as well. Thanks, that was fun, Daddy. What does kinky mean? I'm reading a book to a kid about, like, a kinky lady. The next book's just going to be, like, pictures. It's going to be a picture book. Maybe you have to find that adult book there. The R18 book. That's going to be part of the series. It'd be hilarious if it was. Can't remember where the hell that book was, though. There's one of the earlier dungeons, and I had to use a duplicator, but it was like, oh, you can't do anything with this because you need to be over 18. Yeah, pretty much, right? Daddy, how does she bend like that? You'll find out in 10 years, honey. Self-proclaimed might has different meaning, yeah. I should have, while we're here, might as well rest. I need to go to the, before I do anything else, I need to go to the secret garden and plant this, berry. Need to give it time to grow. I guess I can, like, save scum the whole growing thing by staying at the inn a whole bunch. For Smith Asgard. That was probably better in Baskar, so I don't have to, like, go back down and talk to the person. Teleporter. And what the hell? My my retro tank is having a problem with this photo for some reason. No, it just doesn't like it. No, I think it's just... I don't think it's the retro tank, I think it's the PS2 sending like a weird signal and just this one... It's fine if I don't go into the map. I wasn't doing that before when you go into the map. Weird. Rubber band your controller, yeah. Be a good way of getting a lot of stuff. Alright, 4 more full carrots. I think that should be enough. I mean, we have enough FP to begin with. Now that we're not going to be using too many full carrots right off the bat, so... Alright. Sacrifice that. So a whole bunch of mega berries. allocate like 16 full carrots. I mean, that should be plenty. I don't think I'm ever gonna need more. If I do, I can just come make some more. Yeah, it does every once in a while. It's the first time I've seen it like that bad. Let's see how long it takes to grow some. Cream tea. Cake. So much cake. Looks delicious. He said that you found the statue of the Guardian Lord of Love. That was on its way over the dunes. Ford, Raven, Jolly Ranger, Dune Beast. Did we get? Okay, yeah. I think this was the first statue we got. We got the suitcase by killing the dude, and then we gave the suitcase to What's Her Face and Jolly Roger. That gave us the first idol we got. So this would have been the clue. Moist. Yep, 60 hours in game and 30 hours in game according to the game clock. A little bit off. Just slightly off the in-game time. Dragons and humankind surpass the boundaries of race to understand one another. Oh yeah, the dragon was way more than we could have handled at first, and I totally... Okay, so here they seem to be conversing as if they know that we have the dragon, which is different than a lot of the other towns. So I thought we were toast. It turns out that what we wanted and the dragon wanted were the same thing, peace. But make no mistake, there's no marriage and convenience. No, it was more like the dragon was impressed how we could see that it just wanted rest, yeah. I think our Nord's medium is silver. We'll realize its power and become the powers of gold. Yeah, you get the golden versions. So it seems like a lot of the NPCs in town are basically talking about the dragon, talking about the guardian spirits, which we have both of, so... Alright, let's sleep 10 times and see if we get any berries. Four. Five. Yeah. 6. Seems like we're making our way a little more to the right every time. 7. I want to compare, like, if I'd get any berries. I want to compare if I breed, like, let's say I get 3 berries or something. And then I breed them and then try this again and see if I get, like, more berries. Assuming I can get 3, I might get 1. Okay, so this should be 10 times now. Alright. Let's go see Grams. See when she's in here. Once a guardian lord has lost his strength, turns his southern sanctuary. Yeah. Figured all that out already. Thanks. Four. So that's 4 for 10. So let's breed them together. Let's put every single one of these and see how many we get after. Oops. We're probably gonna need that many of these things. I mean, we're gonna be using only boss fights with Virginia, so because that 100 or that 1,000 doesn't really go far anymore. If we get a good 10, 15 of them, I mean, 5 would be plenty for now until we come back anyways, so I doubt we're gonna need them in the next couple of dungeons. So we're kind of going at the appropriate level of encounters for our current level. One. Two. Three. I wonder how much these things sell for, too. I mean, I doubt you can get much of an income. Most likely, you know, get $1,000 the most, which you just get from one encounter anyways. Although I guess this would be faster if you get as much as $1,000. 6. Seven. More. 'So let's see if we get more than we got. Last time we got 4. So we bred 4 more into there. Curious to see how much breeding actually helps. I just did a bunch of breeding with the full carrots just to see if it increased more, but I never really did a control test to see how much it changed it, if anything. I think maybe you need to breed like 100 times for it to double the the gains, right? It could be something crazy like that. Well, we got double, so it's pretty damn good. Alright, stick with that. think I need to bring any more. I mean, it's plenty for what we need to do, I'm sure. So let's let's go to Claris, or Clairborn. That's the most likely place to find information about the other place they went to. Considering that's where they, according to the cutscene, that's where they found information about the last dungeon we just went into, which is right over there. And clearly it doesn't show on the world map yet, so we have to get information about the location first. You heard the story about the Garden Idol Desire? Okay, let's talk to the idols. You already got the idols, thank you. Don't need more information about them. Hi, change one word defines your existence, your name. Wait, this guy's out here now? Ray of Hope will lead you through the darkness. Have you heard that before? My hometown used to say that all the time. It's like when you're feeling down, you think that it'll stay that way forever, but tomorrow it's always a new day. I don't know who's spread the rumor about some treasure inside of a tower, but all I want to know is whether there is treasure to be found or not. Well, how about it? Doesn't help me. It's this guy who spread. Northwest Tower was used to catch monsters back in the day. Northwest is where we just came from, so... what happened to the captured monsters, you ask? I hear they were taken away to a place only accessible by air, which is where they're dissected and disposed. Huh? Okay, so now we need to have the dragon. That, or we have to go to the underground, or the crashed air city. Most likely not. I mean, this doesn't narrow down where we need to go, but at least it probably hints that we might need the dragon at this point in the story. Well, the Northwest Tower, yes, but then he was mentioning where the monster's taken, or the place taken in place you can only access by air. That would not be somewhere we had access to if we didn't have the dragon. But he didn't really mention a location anyway, so that doesn't narrow down anything. Large body of light flew from the northwest to the southeast. There we go. There's two towns to the southeast. We can't stop you drifters from heading over there. Just don't bring back any trouble for us. Okay, so then we gotta go southeast and talk to some people in those towns. We might not need the dragon. It depends if those people in the southeast mention, like, oh, you can only reach it by air or whatever. But that definitely narrows down where we need to go next. Where's the horse dude? He sold his horses. Oh, that was the dude in the house. So many birthdays. Must suck having to celebrate all those birthdays. You have to grab a lot of birthday cards. It's horrible. Hallmark must make a killing. Hey, Trippy. Yep, we got the Dargon. Alright, southeast town. Oh, cutscene. So, you refuse to share the whereabouts of the teardrop. If you really want to know, why don't you reach out or go out and do your own research? Well, you can understand how you're probably too embarrassed to walk around in public with a clunky outfit. Obstinate wench. The truth of the matter is, I can glean information directly from your mind, without your confession. I was hoping you would speak out, but I guess it cannot be helped. The halt. No, is that the... How convenient that not one person has birthdays that fall on the same day as somebody else. Super convenient. Not really. How long has it been since I played Wild Runs 1? No. I don't remember any details about the characters. It's like freaking out the interlace here for the PS2. Alright, so we are... So this is Jolly Rogers south... Wait, no, southeast. Southwest. Wait, there's no town southwest. It's Ark of Destiny, that's not really a town. No, it was southeast, right? Yeah. So there's Jolly Rogers southeast. And... Boot Hill. It's probably Boot Hill. What's the other red dot? Oh, it's a Millennium Puzzle. Yeah, exactly. Will be a good refresher. So very likely Boot Hill's the place we need to go now. This Boot Hill has some tougher enemies. It's Southland Dune, Southern Beach, 2 beaches, Eastern Shore, crater. No, just talk about the crater. Unless there's more stuff at the crater. Maybe it's... Because there was a whole thing about sending the monsters in a place that can only be reached by the sky, which of course, the Flying City. So maybe there's a spot around there. Share a birthday. $505. It'll be a while. Hideout. Nope. Talk to this guy now. He's usually like standing inside of his field, and we can never talk to him. Southeast of the cape, where the giant statue stands, is an area full of rugged mountains. South of there is a fighting. Okay, just talking about the arena. Doesn't help me at all. Well, let's see if anything's unlocked. Let's run around with the dragon and see if we get any new points of interest. Especially where that... Where's the... Where's the crater? To the Philadelphia? No. The crater's here. There's no new points of interest here, so... We'll fill this map in while we're at it. But you can't go backwards. Point of interest. Unless that's the tower. I don't know where the hell we are relative to where we were. Must. Be pretty close to that actually to even see it. Allowed to be like anywhere on the minimap, but no, we have to be like practically on top of it. It doesn't show up here, it only shows up like right there. Wow. Is this somewhere we can access without the ship? Yeah, the only way of accessing this is with the airship at this point, so if this is where we need to go, that means they definitely expect us to have the dragon at this point. This could be the tower, though. Telepath Tower. No, it's not Telepath Tower. There's the section facility. I'm assuming this is where we need to go, unless this is something completely different, like an optional dungeon. So it's a good chance at this point they expect us to have the dragon. And they've been dropping, like, you know, go get the dragon for the longest time. It does, yes. Must fill the map in. There's so much of the map. Yep, definitely the place. So this is where Sis was taken. Alright, so at this point now we're officially at the point in the story where they expect us to have the dragon. So good time to revisit. Well, if we get the last tool for Virginia, which I'm hoping we get in this dungeon, then it'll be a good time to retour all the towns, retour all the dungeons that we haven't retoured before. Alfred, Master Alfred. I promise I can do all I can to rescue my lady, but I must do this honor. Alright, I must do this to honor your predecessor as well, as I'm in debt to them. Mugensoul's at 69 votes now. Nice. As for your patience. Thanks, Todd. I'm counting on you. I can count on you too, right, Shady? Yeah, you need me, don't you? Then yeah, I'll help out. Count us in too. Alright, let's go. Dissection facility. Nope. Duplication door right off the bat. Duplicator. You got way too many duplicators and way too few doors. There's a couple places left in the ship once we figure out how to go through those orange kind of cube things. Oh wow. Really? Is that the reward for this? A name tag? Freaking hell. It's gotta be more in here than those freaking name tags, right? Doesn't seem like it. It's like the first chest in the game. Which there was one chest actually. I mean, if I ever decide to go for those 320 chests, which isn't gonna happen, there was one chest with duplicators that I left closed because I didn't want to waste my duplicator at the time. I was like really early on. One of the first dungeons. That is correct, Dax. That is very correct. Chimera Muse. No, freak of shit. They are weak to fire and lightning. I see, that's a really shitty duplicator door. Friggin' name tags. Like, name tags is such a useless item in this game. Yet, they're considered one of the premium items in this game, considering you need, you typically need duplicators to find them, or you find them in the overworld with the item scanner and stuff like that. How many name tags do we have at this point? We have 18 name tags, so we could rename 18 NPCs, which is useless. Use your mighty gloves. Can I pull on this? I guess go this way and then push it back. Spot over there. There must be a way to drop back down once we're done with the dungeon or something. Yeah. Rename Clive's kid. We'll call his kid Marivale. That's why she likes the story so much. It would explain things. Didn't you already encounter these guys? No. I swear I probably did encounter these at some point, but I just didn't analyze them. With the wind. The farts. Slight bit of damage from Clive. Hey, Die Hard Gamer, thanks for the host. $18,000 Gellas. Mini carrot. Summon your fiery rage. $150. T-bone steak and potatoes sounds good. And it definitely looks good. T-bone. It's been a while since I've had a T-bone. It's not like restaurants have been much of a thing recently. Just to me. The predecessor, Milady's father, was a great man. He was a strong defender of justice, who raised Milady and Master Alfred as a single parent. A very gallant man indeed. He took a good-for-nothing man like me under his wing, and was honored to work under him. So, what kind of relationship do you have with that master? You're working underneath him? I was unable to repay my debt of gratitude to Lord Schrodinger while he was alive, so I vowed to take it upon Milady and Master Alfred. kid stream? No, I mean, we're reading kids' books about kinky ladies. This is no kid stream. I should get my lady back and repay my debt. Okay, we'll do our best as well. Path up there, but obviously we can't jump up there. These are weird. The wall's supposed to move forward somehow. That's just the wall. Gimel coin. Landed stream, aren't they all? God, these enemies are so easy. Why are we so overpowered? I mean, I did upgrade all my guns. I think Virginia's the only one I didn't upgrade yet. Oh, that's a rarity. A white exclamation mark. It's been a long time since I had that in a dungeon. Just got a mix of everything. Chimera Geo, Chimera Muse, Chimera Frey, and Chimera Wing. One of each. Oh yeah, I definitely like a good steak, but again, it's been a long time since I've had an actual steak. Being winter time, it's not gonna go barbecue, and not like any restaurants are open. One day I'll go get some steak. That's right. Keep forgetting Jet goes first. So this is a tougher enemy group. I mean, sure. Maybe we don't have... I mean, it's been a while since I've seen some migrant coins. Most of the migrant coins I found was in the overworld. So, we're overdue to get more migrant coins. Well, that didn't work well. What? Well, what about this one? Oh, I'm sure there's some that have takeaway, but who has takeaway steak? I don't know. I don't know if they're back to having open dining areas. I haven't checked. So I know they had gone back to restrictions, obviously after the holidays. I'm assuming they're probably back now, but I don't know if it's full capacity or anything. Yeah, Gels has this. It's hard to tell. I mean, we have access to an airship that gives us access to basically the entire world map, but it's basically just at this point if the game lets us access a certain area or not. Alright. Guess we do that. Feels like this is the right way, so I probably want to go back down. Oh no, it's not the right way. Good. Oh, nice lucky card. We need more of those. Oh, probably. Keeps going up and down, right? I mean, I know there's an election coming up soon, so yeah, they probably like relaxed, probably relaxed restrictions because of that. You know how it is. Well, that's not gonna help me. That works. It's been a while since I've seen a bombable wall, which means I probably missed one somewhere. That lever looks suspicious. Shady, if you would. It dates back many generations, but was summoned by a Schrodinger and locked up in a puny little box. Day after day, I would help him out with various experiments, but in the end, they sealed me inside of a box for what seemed like forever. I guess Shady Schrodinger's cat. That makes so much sense now. Yeah. Hide them all behind a curtain. It's like, yeah, there's nobody sick in this country. That's when Madam rescued me. At first I thought about getting even with the Schrodinger people, but she invited me to join the fun. Boy, was it ever. I never felt so excited and free in my life. Having so much fun. I gotta make up for lost time and have as much fun as I can. Treasure chest over there. Good enough. Yep. He was Schrodinger's cat. Poor cat. People thought he was dead and alive at the same time. Get it, cards. Oceanberry. Oh no, he's alone. Gallows is in danger. Danger, danger. And he's no longer in danger. I'm doing quite good. Yeah, cats will find a way to, like, squeeze themselves in the smallest places. Like, how the hell is that cat inside of that tissue box? Like, you know what I mean? How'd that cat get inside the vase? Well, might as well. Worst case scenario is we lose everything. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? You can't be attacked if there's no way into your spot other than, you know, the spot that you're like looking towards. You can't be surrounded. So this place has bombs, so yeah, what the hell? I really need to give him the initiative so he doesn't keep getting. I think everybody else is initiative because that's why Gallows is the only one now who keeps getting hit with trouble. Like, give him that initiative thing, which I think I have one left. Then I'll never have to worry about getting hit with trouble again, or ambushed for that matter. half his vitality. A wind ring and a water ring. It's actually pretty good. Interesting. Can give people like elemental defenses if I need. So all these dudes here can drop different elemental rings. If I decide to give elemental resistance to everybody. So I'm pretty sure everybody has... It's Eagle Eye, I think, is the thing, right? Yeah, so Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye. Do I have anything left to give Eagle Eye to? Yep. Weather Vane done. Everybody's got Eagle Eye. No more back attacks. I need 3 points. This one here? Yeah. It's hyped up to be in this game. What is it even supposed to be anyways? It's like some weird slab that's on fire and it's got like a spirit coming out of it. It's weird. Hey, it's the latest issue of Disaster Girl of the Wasteland. I was halfway through part 3 when I was on the train. It's my sister's book, so Sis really was here. It's odd that Sis would just leave her book on the floor like this. Maybe she's trying to tell us something by leaving it here. That door looks suspicious too. Nah, it doesn't look suspicious at all. Alright, kid, time to pull out your bombs. My sister has trouble expressing her feelings with people, or with words, so people tend to misunderstand her. Truth is, she's the nicest, most caring and hardworking person I know. We got a sis-con in this game. We got like a girl with daddy issues. We got a guy with mommy issues. We got like every kind of weird, kinky family relation thing going on in this game. Yes, I know. I too haven't been able to express my true feelings with words. Even though we don't talk, I know someone cares very much about me. I understand how difficult it is to reach out to people with words. Thank you. My sister's a little... You know what? So please take kindly to her. I'm sure she really wants to befriend you. You really think so? Okay, stand back. Oh, right. Well, he's gonna blow it up. That's it? You get to see an ape-loving dude. Yeah, I think we had enough of that. Yep, that was perfect. Working with explosives is an art form. There's really no reason to blow everything up. I just blew off the part that was sealed. Well, let's get moving. Another door. Hopefully this one has something more than friggin' name tags and it. I got a boss. Got a mini boss, I should say. Satis Jr. and Satis. Let's kill the kid first. I'm sure that would make the parent very, very angry. Alright, well, it's immune to physical attack. I wonder if that defense lowering thing would work. 7,000... worth using a luck card. He's weak to... Okay, so this guy's weak to all the physical stuff, or the magical stuff. The other guy's probably weak to the physical stuff. So let's see if the defense thing goes through him. A journey of self-discovery. Just blow himself up. And don't even kill Gallows in the process. It's pretty sad. That's what I figured. Okay, that was a mini boss. I didn't have time to friggin' use a luck card. I figured these guys would last a little longer than that. Rip my extra 14,000 XP. Oh well. Yeah, I know. Like, what the hell was that? It was weird. Easiest mini boss ever. Holy root, really. Some shitty rewards for duplicators in this place. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. A little too broken though. I wonder if we could get, like, I'm assuming the res version doesn't give you any more experience. That'd be hilarious. You have like amazing, amazing experience. Well, if it Jet would actually die to it. Everybody else would survive. Hooray, Gimel coin. Are we at 99 Gimel coins yet? Getting there. Why is this thing like way so high? And for most people, this would be like well above their head. Like look at Virginia. You'd have to like get a stool to look at the controls. This is a thing for giants. I wonder what this does. I think a picture is being transmitted. Wait, let me see if I can bring it up. How does Alfred know about computers? I mean, I haven't seen computers anywhere else in this world except for these weird ruins. I guess it's a drifter thing. Wow! Portrait. How nice to see you again, mortals. Siegfried. You remember my name. I am honored. Is Maya safe? Of course she is. However, that may all change depending on your action. Let's commence the negotiation. You give me the teardrop in exchange for the damsel. You don't play dirty, huh? I mean, doesn't Maya have the teardrop? She probably stored it in the same place she stores that Gatling gun and bazooka. Thing is, we don't know where the teardrop is. Negotiation stops here. That's not a problem. She has revealed everything. That's a lie. My sister would never give in to you. As a matter of fact, she did. Voluntarily, too. The light tear shatters to pieces as it builds power and becomes a memory. Memory lies in the heart. Forever in the ruins of memory. Yeah, thanks for telling us the location, Siegfried. Much obliged. That's the information we dug up, but how did... Yeah, there was a fake teardrop, I forgot. What did you do to my sister? I had a chance to study up on her abilities. Does he have the copyability ability? She uses the book as a memory storage unit and converts and installs the internal data for her own use. Her spiritual strength exceeds those of demons, generating an extreme illusion through this internal data. A form of auto-suggestion. Our powerful auto-hypnosis gives her the ability to transform herself. No, he's over-reading into this whole cosplay thing. Over-analyzing cosplay. These are the details of Maya Schrodinger's supernatural powers. Intriguing, is it not? However, no matter what form she assumes, her innate personality always exists. It is what I have uncovered. There you go. This is her non-Calamity Jane form. Sis! Your honest self. I look forward to receiving the teardrop. Was that really Maya? Well, we have to find the teardrop first before we can make the exchange. But that information... Yeah, it mentions runes of memory right in your face. You think it's a trap? This information isn't just a rumor, it has recently started floating around. I really think this lead is genuine and reliable. I know, right? An evil bastard. Okay. We've been in there before, but we might have missed something. Let's head to the ruins of memory and find the teardrop. I'm sorry, but would it be alright if we go on ahead? We need to prepare something before the exchange takes place. So we just can't go in there just now. Alright, but hurry. We'll meet you inside the ruins of memory. Will be, though. Will be. Okay, so at this point, since it seems like the game expects you to have the dragon, maybe now is a good time to double check that tower. See if it actually shows up in that other location. What was that other location? 8296 by 2277. No, still doesn't, yeah, it's like where we blew up a rock, but... Yeah, the Dragon Gundam is awesome. Where in the world are we? Oh, right there. It really sucks trying to find the white dot, and it's like literally the edge of the map. It's so hard to find. Must complete the map. That chunk later. Yeah. Getting off the beaten path here. Okay, so it says southwest. The southwest is a really big area, so like I can't see it being any further than this island. But the fact that it doesn't show up on sonar kind of concerns me. Like maybe Telepath Tower don't show up on sonar. Do they show up with pinging at all? In this section. Definitely feels like there should be something in this spot right here. Obviously nothing yet. So either the southwest is a lie, or you have to go way further southwest. Or just can't access them yet. Maybe after these runes of memory or something. So it's Telepath Tower is located southwest of here. I mean, it doesn't say like far southwest or, you know, like it sounds like it'd be close by. Like I can't see him being far southwest if he just says southwest of here, so it's got to be on the same island, which definitely implies that either we can't access it yet, or something else. Then maybe we had to talk to him again, kind of thing. I don't know. $49.99. Is there a hint line in the book? Well, they do advertise the strategy guide in the back of the book. Do they have a hint line as well? Probably not if they... No, they do. Yeah, tips and hints. PlayStation 2 hint line. Hints for all games produced by SCEA. 1-900-933 Sony. 95 cents a minute. Auto hints. $1.40 a minute live. $6.95 to $16.95 for tips by mail. $5 to $20 for card recharge. Where the hell that is. Within Canada, that was US. And within Canada, $1.50 a minute for auto hints. See, you don't get the live hints in Canada. You only get the auto hints. What the hell auto hints would be? Like, do you just have to go through like a menu of like of options? It takes you like 10 minutes to get to the option you want. Like it sounds like that'd be kind of a jerk thing there. You know, you have to go through like a whole bunch of menus to get to the one you need. take you a few minutes at least. I know, right? I mean, at this point, GameFAQs was definitely a thing, so... Like, southwest from here is, like... If we go in direct southwest direction, I have basically checked everything in this direction on this island. Can't land on top of this mesa. So I'm thinking we just need to... There's something else we need to do before we can actually start getting them. Can't land up here. I've already checked this little island over here. Anything further than this would just be, I think, too far. It could be over here, maybe, potentially. It's just, I don't know, everything up to this point has been able to show up using the sonar. So all of a sudden, you know, like these things could very well not show up with sonar, but feels like they should. What, the auto hints line thing? In 2002? Imagine they would have the auto system, things like that, pretty well up and running at that point. It's hard to tell which areas are hit in this section here. Yeah, I mean, it's basically just like, press 1 for this, press 2 for this. But then, like I said, how many minutes would it take to get through to a section of the... to get through like a phone menu to get to what you needed, right? Like, imagine it would take a while. Like, how would they even organize it? Like, if you're in chapter 1, press this. If you're in chapter 2, press this. If you're in chapter 3, press this. Or for, you know, general tips and tricks, press this. Like, how would they organize it? Oh yeah, I guarantee those are long gone now. No way they would have kept paying for 1-900 line well later. Like, I've never called one of those 1-900 hit lines. I'm kind of curious. I've heard of people, like especially in the NES era, where there was actually, you know, they actually talked to real people using them, and yeah, apparently those people were just really, really knowledgeable with the game. Like, you would think, like, how would these people like know what to do? Like, how much info would you have about this game? It wasn't just somebody reading like a script, you know what I mean? It wasn't just like, you know, the auto hint line, but like scripted. It sounded like people who actually knew what the hell they were talking about. Very likely game testers, right? That's pretty much where game testers went after the game went live. It's like, all right, well, this, who knows the game more than the game tester, who's probably played it, you know, dozens of times, if not more, at this point. I was like calling up another huge nerd, yeah, pretty much. I can't imagine that kind of stuff paying too well though. The hint line guru. Done it once, you're really stuck in Tales of Destiny? Oh yeah. My parents would have killed me if I used the hint line. I mean, obviously it'd be one of those things you'd have to ask your parents, but what parents would actually say yes? Mom, I want to call 1-900, I know. Don't you dare ask me that again. Mom, it's for hints. It's 1-900 hot tips. Come on, Mom. Damn it, Jimmy. Go to your room right now. Yeah. Are sex phone lines even a thing nowadays still? I mean, I'm sure they are, but I mean, who actually calls these 1-900 numbers in this day and age? Must fill the map. I think I have the mini-map. Imagine having to do this by like opening up the menu and it's like, oh shit, where have I been? Looks like that broadband, yeah. Considering you can go to a lot of different sites and, you know, interact directly with like, you know, somebody doing it for money, why would you just want to have the audio, you know what I mean? Seems like a weird choice. On Skype, yeah, probably. I'm concentrating so much on these little black squares that I would miss if there's even like a point of interest. I would be like, must get the black squares. It's a lot harder when it's on land because it's not as visible. Well, that's what I mean. It's the whole interaction part of it, right? But I mean, like I said, there's a lot of sites you could probably go to and get the interaction and not just audio, right? So, or would you want to call a phone number? Probably pay the same amount per minute. Stuff like an airship theme. Gotta catch every little spot. Can't get it all in one go. Oh, damn it. I missed that corner. They do, yeah. I mean, the dragon has the ability of attacking. That's why I figured this whole thing with the aliens, maybe you would be fighting UFOs or something, because the dragon has the ability to attack. He's got a friggin' combat stuff here. Like, there's different FP required dragon arms, and we've never hacked anything in the air, so... Like, I need some airborne combat. I want to see what the hell this thing looks like. Whee! Damn it. Ding, 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 ding. Damn it. Must complete the map. There's a chunk, it looks like, on the map right up here. Or is that just part of the... No, it's just part of the ground. A couple spots in the northeast. Did I fill the whole map in? Or am I missing any spots? Hard to tell. I mean, it looks like it's all filled in. Well, supposedly, I mean, the dude told us about the telegraph towers. It's like, oh, there's one southwest of here, but there's nothing southwest as far as I can tell. So I'm thinking we need to advance the story before it even lets us unlock it. Kind of like there's a book that gives us the exact coordinates of some place that was behind a rock we had to blow up. I'd already blown up the rock at that point, but there's nothing behind that rock. So I'm thinking that's something that only unlocks like later on, kind of thing. Maybe after this ruins of whatever the hell we're supposed to go to. Where were we even supposed to go for that, actually? The ruins of whatever. I already forget. It's too busy doing this side stuff. So I have to go talk to somebody in town, because I think I would have spotted like a point of interest while running around trying to find all the map squares. One thing I have to remember is that the icon only shows up when you're fairly close to it. Like, it won't show up on the edges of this map, of this mini map. It'll only show up when you're like practically standing on top of it. Well, no, we had the cutscene, then we had to find where Maya is, but it was like, I guess we had to go to some town, obviously, to talk to people about it. Alright, well. At this point it feels like we've visited the world, so let's hit up some towns. Yeah, definitely could have. Bolak Rise, Bollocks. You can see that sound effect sounds like it's stuck. Yeah, maybe we'll check the... Maybe now we can check the telescope. I doubt it. There's heaven... I'm sure this is going to be used for a quest at some point. I'm actually surprised we got some encounters that actually lowered our ECN gauge. It's rare. Can we use the teleporter thing out? No, it has to be outside. Let's go through all the towns again. Start at the bottom. Check Laxus Land. I mean, at this point, you know, you technically need the dragon in order to get that last spot, that last dungeon. But I doubt anybody else would have new info. Worth a shot. Statue of Justine. Her being sick's kind of weird, but talk to that one doctor. Actually, did I ever talk to her with Clive? Maybe Clive. I mean, he's not really a doctor, but no. Talk to her with everybody. Yeah, very possible. I'm sure once we find a tower, then we'll probably have to use special means to find the other towers, kind of thing. Once we can actually start doing that quest. Hotel. So far, these guys aren't saying anything new, but meow 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 meow. Kitty didn't have any information. She's not gonna tell us anything new. Jeez, mistake. 2004. What's the TLDR? Gov's hideout. He's just mentioning the location Gov's hideout. Something far more important. No. Yeah, all these people are saying the same thing, so there's nothing new in this town. We visit all the towns. I mean, I needed to revisit the towns anyways. Now that they probably expect us to have the dragon, might say new things. We probably did, but I don't remember. I got sidetracked exploring the world, as I tend to be. What's the Hummer guy? I mean, either way, this is a good excuse for me to revisit the towns that I haven't revisited in a while. Oh yeah, gas prices are crazy now. I think most places in town here are like $1.50 a liter. I'm sure what that converts to in gallons, but quite a bit. Same shit. These cultists, yeah. It's all about electric. Get everybody a Tesla. Problem solved. Except for, you know, people actually need to go any sort of like long distances. It's not like there's charging stations everywhere. Yeah, these guys are all saying the same stuff as before. We never got our 15,000 bucks that we were supposed to get from this guy. So annoying. The game even told us to go back and talk to this guy to get our money, and we came back and he just never gave us the money. Like, never got the 15,000 gala that was promised us. It's such a rip-off. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, I mean, they could probably be made to work well in the cold. It's just, you know, eventually, right? Yeah. I mean, there's definitely, like, fossil fuels are definitely, like, one of the worst things. I mean, we definitely have the technology to make things that are better than fossil fuels, but, you know, the big fossil fuel companies don't want that to happen, which makes sense. Because, hey, they don't want to lose their monies. Gotta have all that monies. Extreme heat, yeah. It's basically just hinting at where to go to get the dragon still. It's weird. Yeah, we're still talking about the dragon. Steam engines, yeah. Well, you know, you kind of need a source of heat for those steam engines from, yeah, where you're thinking that heat from coal. It's much worse. Steam doesn't just make itself. Oh, what's her name is gone now. Where did she go? Good old cookie lady. Oh, there she is. She looks exactly like my mother. So can't you just pretend to be Alice? And coincidentally, I apparently look like her late daughter. I understand her pain and loneliness, so I wish to be by Chevil's side for a while. Perhaps I can ease her pain by doing so. So there's definitely gonna be there's definitely some sort of like side quest for Martina, considering she's like, oops, down in the dumps makes you want to cry out emotionally by someone. Since I've been treated very kindly by others, I want to give something back. It did cross my mind that I might be doing more harm than good to Cheville. Yeah. Maybe she'll get Cheville out of her slump. I wonder if her moving around is based on, like, rest and see what happens. My first shock will be a stream. More cold energies. We need cold fusion is what we need. All we need is nuclear reactors in our cars. Fallout knew what was best. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it needs more starter progress. I mean, that's the only explanation, right? Because it's obvious that the tower just isn't there. So even though they told us about the location of it, it's just like that one book in the Ark that tells us the exact coordinates of a point of interest, but there's nothing there. So it's got to be based on story progression before it lets us like do anything. Oh yeah, I mean, nuclear reactors would be definitely one of the most efficient things. It's just the boogeyman thing, right? Like, oh man, nuclear energy is bad. It's like, no, it's actually a lot cleaner than most other energy things. It's just, yeah, people, when they think of nuclear energy, they think of like Chernobyl or something like that. They think of like really bad things, like, oh my god, we're gonna get like a nuclear explosion, like it'll destroy everything. Like, that's with the kind of stuff they have nowadays, nuclear power plants, the odds of that happening is basically zero, so it's just, you know, it's one of those boogeymen. It's not a very popular source, even though it's quite a clean and useful source. Singularity. We need deuterium and tritium. Make some generators. Okay, well, it's probably based on the story, how she moves around. Alright, next town. A nuclear treatment site, yeah. Little rock. Keep going through all these. Oh no, nuclear energy is extremely safe. It's just, like I said, it's just one of those things where it gets bad press and everybody's like, oh my god, nuclear energy is bad. We can't have this. No. Stop this. But it's like one of the best energy sources we'd have access to. A single tiny powerful light inside the abyss. That light is called hope. Say it is an ancient guardian turned to stone. The glorious light of hope be doing in the middle of the darkest caverns. Runs past the southern desert. There's a deep crevasse. These guys are just talking about the abyss, so nothing's changed here. I know, right? This guy's really love talking about the abyss. I tried to blow this place up before, didn't I? So it looks like I should be able to get through that door. Pickering explodes him. Kablooey! Come on, good. Made of plotwood. It is very strong. Cursed heaven. Stay a while and listen. Still have event 1. It's gonna be the last event we're gonna find, is it? I love the music in this game. So good. Alright, so nothing in this town. No, I mean they wouldn't just skip it. It's probably like, it's either a New Game Plus thing or just something for the end of the game. It's like, surprise, there's actually an event 1. It'll twist the... Stage when you know they're really the energy. Exactly. Fighting Spirit... Everybody's mentioning either the... Well, that last town was basically all about the Abyss. Everybody's mentioning either the arena. A couple of people are still mentioning the dragon. Not as many, it seems. Seems like they kind of held off the dragon now. Giant crater. And of course the, yeah, like Laxus Land. The Abyss and the Gunner's Heaven. From way northeast, it goes like this. Somewhere deep in the mountains, and they call it dragon. I was like listening to his... It's like, oh, he's gonna tell me something. No, dragon. trying to think of towns I haven't revisited recently. I mean, these ones all seem to be saying the same stuff before I went to wherever I went last. Yeah, there's a couple of people mentioned the Guardians. Seems like there's like one NPC that mentions the Guardians, or a specific Guardian, I should say. So like you got one NPC that mentions a specific Guardian, kind of gently guides you to how to get to that Guardian. Hadn't been to Jolly Roger in a while. Keep wanting to say Jolly Rancher every time I say that. Foodborne. Best Argentinian street food choripan. That's what this looks like. It's like a sausage with a bunch of stuff in the middle. Looks delicious though. Claiborne. We're running out of towns. Just a few Pokemons. Haven't had Arceus or however the hell you pronounce that yet, but Sire, she's saying the same shit. What is he saying? Your birthplace because I won't know if you'll snap back at me. Anyways, what kind of memories can you tell me this time? Oh, a female drifter that you guys have ties with has been kidnapped by the enemy, huh? No wonder you guys look so down. But I'm sure it'll all work out. I mean, you guys just killed drifters, and so is she, right? Okay, so this guy's actually saying something to do with the story, but it doesn't seem to really help us much. It does say different things for each character, though. Ray of Hope will lead you through the darkness. Have you heard that before? Feel my hope them used to say that all the time. It's like when you're feeling down, you think you'll stay that way forever, but tomorrow is always a new day. Okay. So you're saying something specific to Jet, but not to anybody else. It's interesting. So maybe this guy is like the... Maybe this guy's like the quests. Like, oh yeah, I forget where you are in the quest. Go talk to this guy with Jet, and he'll kind of hint at what you're really doing at this point in the story. Probably not, because I mean, I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Coliseum on my actual Wii, and I don't think there's any way of importing it from my computer GBA thing to the Wii. So no. It's probably gonna be Jolly Ranger. Jolly Roger Ranger. Jolly Ranger. Mix both together. Yeah, exactly. It's just... No. I'm just going to use whatever they give me in Pokemon Coliseum. Seems too much effort. Running low on towns to revisit. Things were different in the rest of town back when the mines were full of fossils. Everyone was hot on the trail of money and both sand waves. Okay, no, this guy said the same thing as last time. Part of the island, the Order's Temple heads southeast, or past the island. One place separated from the mesas. They were crossing the inner sea. Inside a village surrounded by peaks. Oh, next time. Never mind. Oh, she did move again. What the hell is she doing over here now? Damn it, Martina, stop moving around. Oh Lord in high heaven, I thank thee for sharing thy water with me. Oh, hi there, folks. Long time no see. I mean, it's not that long. I had quite a dry spell, so it's hard to scoop up any water. But if we start believing that this well never gives us any water, it would be less than gracious. Makes me sound smart, doesn't it? Actually, Chevelle told me that. Chevelle sent me a letter to thank me, so I wrote this reply. I'm so glad we ran into each other in the wasteland. I won't forget how we cheered each other up. Where's she gonna go next? Maybe I should go see Chevelle again? I'll do Emerald, or whichever one is the one for that generation, right? No, I don't have physical copies for GBA games. So GBA games are still being emulated. The only thing, it's barely the only system left that I'm going to be emulating. Everything else is all going to be physical copies, including DS, 3DS, that kind of stuff, PSP and Vita and all that. And of course all the game systems. Let's upgrade our stand ship that we'll never use. Let's upgrade our Ultra Frame. Adds a little bit of weight. Slightly more defense, not that we ever get hit. It kind of makes sense the characters that we had to interact with do certain things in this point, like the Guardian Idols wouldn't give us any new information. Because we got a Guardian Idol from whatever her name was there. Alright, so Baskar is the only place left to go to. The only town, so... Unless it's a railway station, then that'd be weird. Dragons, dragons, dragons. See where Martina ends up next. This is like Gunner's Heaven or something. Like I haven't gone back there. It could be an NPC there we need to talk to. It'd be weird, but I highly doubt Sunset Peak is required. There's no NPCs there anyways. Yet. Wouldn't be surprised if Martina shows up there at some point. She seems to be going everywhere else. Chicken. Which chicken game? Chicken Little? Is the sky falling? With the merchant, maybe it's the merchant. It's one thing, I guess he moves around, right? And of course he tells you different things in different towns, so could be something with the merchant, but... Do you want to see animal stuff? Oh, the ones you play as animals? Yeah, no, those I definitely wouldn't consider RPGs. Those are barely games. All these guys are talking about guardians. I still think saying the same thing as she did at the beginning of the game to him. Murals in the world's footprint contain no words. The murals convey themselves to each viewer through ways that do not rely on mere words. Into the power of the golden medium that shines. Okay, now. Just give a sense for the mediums again. Yeah, that one I'll be playing the Chronicles version. obviously. Played in HD. So they haven't been. The other ones haven't been tagged as repeats, but I mean, obviously, I'll be playing them. I'll be playing the Chronicles version instead of that version when I get to them. Guardian Lord's this, Guardian Lord's that. Alright, well. Maybe it is somewhere in the world and I just have to, like... maybe I just missed it when I was running around. Because at this point it seems like we're out of NPCs to talk to, so... I'm trying to think of NPCs. I mean, other than the train stations or whatever. Tales of the World, Radiant Mythology. Oops. Let's check the map first of all, in case maybe it like actually showed up. So the only green one is the Abyss. Let's go with Gunner's Heaven. Maybe it's... maybe there actually is somebody there now. Should be weird, but... use the unplayed command. Oh, it's there. It's just use the because if you search for Final Fantasy II, it'll bring up previously played games, but it won't show up the games haven't been played. And yeah, if you just search with PSP, it just won't bring it up at all. Oh. There it is, 602. Alright, so... maybe explanation... is it a dungeon we've been to before? Maybe that's it. It's called Runes of Memory, right? Oh god, you kidding me? Yeah, it's one we had access to a long time ago. That's why it's sending us back to a dungeon we've been to. That's why we can't find anything new. I think it's the first time they resent us back to a dungeon we've been to. Jolly Roger. Yeah, I was right. It was near Jolly Roger. So, I mean, it's been like 50 hours since we went there. Like, I remember they mentioned the name, but it's like, I just assumed it was a new place we had to go to. I don't think we had to like revisit a previously visited dungeon. Yeah, it's right friggin' here. Whatever. So it's the first time they've gotten us to revisit a dungeon that we've been to before. I mean, I don't know. Been a while since we've been here, and maybe we'll find, I did eventually want to revisit the dungeons, but only after I get all the tools. So I'm sure each dungeon... it seems like each dungeon has a spot that you can only access with tools you can only get like later on in the game kind of thing. Can we like blow this rock up? Because we didn't have access to bombs when we first came here, did we? No. Can we like summon a demon? Ding. Deposing statues, yeah. murder them really hard. It's Race from Land's memory. Well, again, it's the first time they've gotten us to revisit a dungeon, so... Can we jump up here? Chill! Of course not. It's like slightly too high. Does it? I didn't look at it. It's the robot. Sure, we have to do something to that statue, but let's explore the rest of this first. Oh, there we go. We can go this way last time. Oh, just missed some treasure from early on in the game. A whole dragon fossil, lucky card. Hey, I'll take a lucky card. Definitely take a lucky card. There's a spot up there I haven't been to. Yeah, so definitely have to go up there. This was like a freaking maze though, which is kind of annoying. Oh. Oh, this is the name tags. This is like the first duplicator chest. Might as well open it up. I doubt we're ever gonna get the 320 that we need for that other chest or whatever, but definitely have more than enough duplicators to go around. Pretty sure we hit that one. Yeah, we had to have hit this one. I think this is the one where we had access to the boomerang. Alright, well, obviously we're gonna have to do something with that statue. Hey, the lucky card is still useful. It's one piece of loot that never lost its usefulness. And Gimel cards are cards that they were really not useful early on, because you could sell them for 1,500 bucks, and bosses were dropping like $1,000 if that. So it's like, all right, let me use this $1,000 or this $1,500 card to double the 1,000 the boss drops. Like, no, thank you. Wait, can we go up? Ah, there we go. It's a sparkle teardrop shines ever so high. Many have tried to reach for the top, only to wipe a teardrop in their own eye. Ah, see where we need to go. This is why we need to revisit places. I mean, obviously this one is part of the story, but the fact that, you know, there's probably something like this in every dungeon, like something that we need a much later tool, and there's probably some nice treasure. I've revisited like the starting dungeons. I mean, I got that teleporter or that holographic thing in the dungeon, in the Miasma dungeon, which, well, really didn't do much. We keep getting those little red dudes showing up every once in a while. But only if I don't skip combat. Then we had in Gob's dungeon, we had... What did I get in that? Oh yeah, I got one of the idols in Gob's hideout. And we need the jump boots for that. And we visited Yellow's home dungeon. That's where we got the spirits. Like they had all the idols in that time, so we were able to summon all the spirits. And Jet's hometown or home dungeon. Yeah, that was the first one we visited, and that one gave us a migrant seal. I wonder if that one has anything else, because that was using the. Oops. That was using the steady doll to get the migrant seal. We never revisited since we got the tier 3 tools, so there might be some more. Why not? Alright. Oh, it's one of these annoying ones. Did to light them all up or have... Okay, that wasn't as annoying. Weird ass photos. Burn all the paintings. Looks like this one's already burnt. Another painting entitled Flame hangs up on the wall. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Let's put it out. What do I do here? I don't know. Oh my god, I had to burn it. If only we had Alfred with us. He would have gladly obliged. It was a very flammable painting too. That thing just went up like instantly. Must have used oil-based paint. The device with a thin slit is attached to the wall. The ID card? No. That would be the Black Pass. That was inside of a the taped photo. Could have paid with the Gimel coin? No. Throw a map shred in there. The cards can go through. Paperback? Oh, the book? That wouldn't make sense. Okay, apparently it is. As you flip through the pages of the paperback, you realize the bookmark is actually a card key. Okay. Makes perfect sense. The teardrop. Dun dun dun. Before we go into the obvious boss fight coming up, though, we gotta take a quick break, grab some food. My stomach's a rumbling. So I'll be back in just a minute.